What's up, y'all? This is 45 Minutes with Locals with your girl, DJ Lady Locks, bringing you everything local. Local DJs, local entrepreneurs, basically everything local. With that being said, let's start the clock. The one and only DJ Strick. We're about to do a story on him, see his background, let y'all hear his story a little bit. So just introduce yourself and,
Absolutely.
and tell me your story.
Yeah, so for those of you guys that don't know me, I go by the name of DJ Strick. I don't know about that one and only part she said, but hey, we working, all right, this how we working. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here. You wanna ask me the question?
Yeah, I'll ask you questions. Okay, so are you from here?
Yeah, I was born and raised here. Well, technically, and a lot of people don't know this, so this is why I'm really giving you some real gems right now. So
that's what I wanted to hear.
I was technically born in Gary, but I was raised here. So like when I say born in Gary, I only spent like maybe a day or two, like in the hospital.
Oh,
and then I was immediately driven back to Indianapolis.
Okay. What school did you go to?
I'm a east side. I'm a far east side person. Okay. I grew up on the far east side. I'm a Lawrence baby. I was in Lawrence Township. I was in Lawrence Township from first grade all the way to 12th. So.
Okay. Did you go to college or anything?
I went to college for a little bit. It just wasn't for me.
Gotcha.
I tried to go to school for graphic design, and at Ivy Tech, but the game was calling me. I wasn't able to stay focused.
Successful.
So, I was too ambitious, you know.
Yeah, I like that. So what was one of your favorite highlight moments as being a DJ?
Oh, there's so many. I can't really pack it up into one. I want to say that's tough.
We can come back to it.
Yeah, you got to give me a second. It's just so many. It's too many.
Okay, so what happened to where you was like, you know what? I want to be a DJ. Like, where did that come?
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you asked me that. So, I was like maybe 11, 12 years old. I was like in middle school, like maybe 6th or 7th grade. I remember all the time, like just looking up to the DJs that were on the radio. So at the time, there were cats like it was Paul Bunyan, Top Speed, DJ Duck, who's still on the radio now. DJ Duck. Who else? JF, Limelight. Am I missing anybody? Did I already say Top Speed? I can't remember.
You said Top Speed.
Yeah, so those cats, they were killing it. Like if you know, you know. If you're from Indy, you listening, you came up, then you know how the culture was. It was crazy. So I was always in the car, and I always listen. I'm like, I just really couldn't figure out how they can put another song with another song like that. And so I remember I was in the car, I asked my pops, I'm like, yo, Pop, like, how are they able to do this? Like, what are they doing to be able to do this? And he was like, well, son, those are DJs. He said they take DJ equipment and they mix different songs together.
That's dope.
And so ever since then, I was locked in. I was intrigued, definitely. I did all the research on the equipment, everything. I started out playing around with virtual DJ just to kind of grasp the concepts of counting beats and you know, but it just took off from there.
That's dope. So how many years have you been DJing?
Well, as of right now, I'm 28 years old. I started like maybe my junior year in high school.
Okay.
And so I want to say maybe technically, you want to be technical, since I very first started touching equipment. I say about 12 years in the game.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So are you a full-time DJ?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you hate song requests?
It's kind of annoying, but I don't necessarily hate it. Hate is a strong word. I don't really hate it. You know, it depends. Like if it's helping me grow as a DJ, then yeah, I will, because I'm always open. You know, sometimes instead of being negative towards a song request, it could be somebody putting me on game.
I like that.
And a lot of times, where I take the most song requests from is from like the kids that are younger. You know what I mean? That's how that's how you stay sharp. That's how you stay ahead of the curve. And that's really kind of, you know, they know the songs more than we do sometimes. And, you know.
And it fits sometimes. Sometimes it be off. I'll get back to it later.
Right.
It fits sometimes.
Yes, that's key to it. It has to be in that BPM range.
Right.
I can't just stop what I'm doing, you know, to satisfy one person when it's a room full of 500 plus people.
Exactly. Okay, so what do you do to get into your creative mindset? Because sometimes you can get stagnant on your playlist or playing the same song. Sometimes you need
Absolutely.
What do you do?
Well, it's a number of things I do, honestly. for one, I'm not afraid to go out and check out other DJs like such as yourself. You know, different people. I'm always. I like to have a different ear for things too, so I always go out. It's a part of the game. It's a part of research. That's how you grow. Going out, seeing new things. I like traveling just for that reason. It's always good, even if it's just, you know, somewhere close, like driving to Cincinnati. You know what I mean? It's about an hour away from us. So small things like that. I travel. I try to see I try to see how the culture is different in other markets, and I try to bring it back here.
I love that. I was just about to ask you, do you travel and watch the DJs play? Like, they're all different too, from New York to Cali to Midwest. Like, okay, I like that. Oh, do you have a favorite genre, or you just love it all?
I love it all. Like, and what's crazy is I play every genre. And I play every genre, so definitely open format with it.
Absolutely. Okay. Oh, being everything local, what event that you mostly like to attend or play at?
What event do I like to play at?
Here, just around locally.
Just
big ones, small ones.
Like I like, so I guess to kind of put it in a nutshell, there's no particular event. I just like the events that I like are events where I can just show my versatility. You know, I don't like being put in one box. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of known. I'm more so kind of known. Like, what made me who I am today is just my ability to be able to rock a crowd and be able to turn up, whether it be a room full of women, whether it be a room full of fellas, whatever, like the trap crowd, whatever it may be, R&B. But like like to answer your question again, I just like to be able to show my versatility from hip hop all the way to pop, all the way to even rock, classic rock. Like, I have it all.
I love 80s classic rock.
Absolutely.
Okay. You have any pet peeves as being a DJ? Like, some stuff happened and you're like, man, what is going on? Like,
let me think. My only pet peeve, and I got to get better at this myself, is when I'm actually using real equipment, like using 1200s and using the mixers, hauling that stuff in. I hate that, and I hate packing it up. I hate that.
And emptying out your car.
So I guess that would be my pet peeve.
Okay,
I hate that more than song requests. I don't really mind the song. I don't mind that.
Oh, I'm with you on that for sure. Is there a song that you just dislike, like right now, like you would never want to play it again if you don't have to?
Not that I know of. I guess I never really thought of that. That's a good question.
You know, sometimes you get, man, wow.
You might have to bring me back, and I might have something for you. But as of right now, not that I can think of.
All right. Do you have any mentors?
Yeah. Actually, I have a couple. To name a few. Actually, he's in there. He's actually DJing right now. Andre, DJ Godzilla. That's one of my mentors. Who else? I got who else? Nick, DJ Metronome. He's one of my
shout out to Metronome.
Yep, shout out to Metronome. He's one of the mentors, one of the guys, one of the homies. B Swift is one of my mentors. I got so many to name.
I love that.
Yeah, I got a lot, man. So everybody, man. DJ Duck has been a mentor too. So shout out to Duck. Definitely want to give him his flowers. I just have so many. I kind of got that was one thing that kind of what made me special. Like, I was able to get knowledge from everybody. So I'm definitely grateful for that.
Mix.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and playing for the radio, Hot 96 to 100.9. So, like, how'd that come about?
The switch? You talking about the change?
Yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, and please, to all of my urban and Radio 1 people watching, please don't shun me for this if I mess this up, y'all. But I believe it was a company buyout that was Radio 1 bought out a ton of radio stations, and it actually created the opportunity for Hot to switch to 100.9. A lot of people get it mixed up because before we moved to 100.9, it was Radio Now, which was a top 40 station. And I feel like what it did for us, and I feel like it actually helped us be able to expand. The frequency travels a lot farther, and we're actually in the middle of transitioning into a rhythmic station.
Nice.
So we're able to go between both genres.
I like that.
That's more dope. Mainstream.
Yeah. If you could DJ anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Everywhere. I want it all. Yeah. Everywhere. To name a specific place. I don't know. I guess it's always something about Dubai. I guess I want to travel to Dubai. At least do one set in Dubai.
For sure.
I want to go everywhere though. So I want to be able to have the opportunity.
Okay. You have any embarrassing moments? I know I did. The trip the cord and it turned off power cord and it turned off everything. It was all silent.
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I kind of been on point. I can't.
It could be beginning stages too, or
I've had moments where I was drunk and I just talked too much.
I was just gonna ask you that question.
Yeah, I've had definitely when if you see me drunk, then you know I turned into a comedian too.
Is there a piece of equipment that you always forget? Like, oh man, I forgot the charger, or I forgot.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. As long as I've been DJing, like everybody will tell you. Everybody, always one thing I forget. I always forget either my charger, or maybe my USB. My USB. Maybe one of the adapters. Maybe if I need an adapter to connect my USB to my computer.
Okay.
There's been a time where I forgot my computer itself. Had to go back and get it. Yeah, so
what do you like the most, controller or the 1200 turntables?
They both have their pros and cons. Like I just said about the 1200s, I hate bringing them in, but I like rocking on those more just because I like how big the platter is. I always like a big platter.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like more hand room. As far as the controller goes, I like the mobility of it. To me, the Rev 7 is crazy.
Rev 7.
But I think as of right now, and I might be speaking too early, I still think the 1000 is the best one.
Okay.
I still think that's the best one. It's like that. It's like the 2010 MacBook.
Okay.
It's like it was just right. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too small. It was just right, and it worked perfectly. It'll still perform at a high level today.
Okay. What song do you play normally when you have like a restroom break? Like, do you play a extremely long song so you can hear them go to the bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I'll try to think of the longest. I'll try to think of the longest song possible, and I will
cut out real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we about to play a game called This or That, and you just tell me this or that, which one you prefer. So corporate gigs or club life?
Ooh, wow. That's tough. I want to go with this. That corporate money is crazy.
Bingo. You answered it correctly. Day party or night party?
Let's go that. Yep, let's go that then.
Okay. Dressing up or dressing down? I see you looking fly right now, head to toe. That's why I had to do it standing up.
Right, absolutely. This all day long.
Okay. 90s or 2000s playlist?
I'm gonna have to go that. That's kind of more like I was born in '94, so I kind of grew up like I was in elementary and middle school to 2000. So that's what it is.
All right, Biggie or Pop?
Why? It's always got to be that one. Well, me personally, I'm gonna be honest. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing Biggie.
Okay. Jeezy or Gucci?
I'm gonna have to go Jeezy.
All right. Teddy Riley or Babyface?
I gotta do Babyface just because he's from the hometown.
Okay.
Gotta do that.
Timberland or For Real?
Woo! That's tough. Oh man, let's do Happy Birthday For Real.
Happy birthday For Real. Erykah Badu or Jill Scott?
Let's do Erykah Badu all day long.
And then the recent one is Rich Homie Quan or Roddy Ricch.
Easy, Rich Homie Quan. Hey. Come on now. There's no debate about that. I can't even believe Roddy Ricch had the audacity too. I'm not even trying to be biased by that, but come on now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I have. I just want to do a quick little set with you. I know you're busy, about to play. Tell them where we at.
Oh yeah, right now we at the Cannonball on the top floor of the Hotel Indy.
Rooftop.
Yep, rooftop. You can catch Lady Locks Fridays. And right now, I think this is our last Thursday, but I think we're going to go ahead and transition to Saturdays. Yeah. So just know we're here. Anytime you want to catch us, we both here with our leather jackets.